NBC News, sued for defamation and about to go to trial on April 22nd, just settled a $30 million case against it brought by an OBGYN named Dr. Mahendra Amin. Here's a sample of Rachel Maddow's coverage about this doctor, him allegedly performing unnecessary hysterectomies at Immigration and Customs Enforcement centers, at an ICE detention center.
I thought this was like an experimental concentration camp. It was like they're experimenting with our bodies. The nurse who contributed to this whistleblower complaint explains it like this, quote, everybody this doctor sees has a hysterectomy, just about everybody. He's even taken out the wrong ovary on one detained immigrant woman. She was supposed to get her left ovary removed because it had a cyst on the left ovary. He took out the right one. She had to go back to take out the left, and she wound up with a total hysterectomy. She still wanted children. So she has to go back home now and tell her husband that she can't bear kids. She said she was not all the way out under anesthesia and heard the doctor tell the nurse that he took out the wrong ovary. The nurse says she and her fellow nurses, quote, questioned among ourselves, like, goodness, he's taking everybody's stuff out. That's his specialty. He's the uterus collector. She says, quote, I know that's ugly. Is he collecting these things or something? Everybody he sees, he's taking all their uteruses out or he's taking their tubes out. What in the world? I should tell you that these allegations from this whistleblower are not isolated complaints. NBC News has spoken to 4 different lawyers who represent women who were detained in that federal facility in Georgia who are making similar claims.
Also swept up in the litigation, NBC News reporter Jacob Soboroff and Julia Ainsley, as well as MSNBC producer Dennis Horgan, Senior Director of Standards and Practices, Mary Lockhart, and Deputy Head of Standards and Practices, Chris Scholl, and others, by the way. So what the judge found in allowing the case to go forward, to go to trial against NBC, Judge Lisa Godby Wood of the Southern District of Georgia, ruled that a jury, under the facts alleged here, could find that NBC and its employees acted with actual malice, which is the standard that was going to apply here. So what happened was they first put it in an NBC News article in September 2020, citing this alleged whistleblower's claim. And then MSNBC quickly jumped on board. That was too good for them to resist, Sue, with Nicole Wallace, Chris Hayes, Rachel Maddow, all running with the, quote, uterus collector label for this guy. He filed a lawsuit against the parent company, NBC Universal. And now on the eve of trial, they settled a $30 million suit. We don't know yet we may never, what the settlement was for, but I bet it was a big number with all those stars about to get dragged into court.